What's going on, everyone? I'm the Intellivision Gamer, and I am here with my wife, Brandy. I don't know why I've never thought of this. It's my birthday, and I decided I wanted to make her play some Intellivision games with me, and she's never played any games, so this will all be for the first time. So, have you ever heard of Intellivision besides me?
No.
No? So, we have a few hand-picked games, nothing too complicated. Some of the ones I had as a kid. We are going to try Astrosmash, Burgertime, Frogger, Whomper, and Poker and Blackjack. So we're going to get started with Astrosmash. Are you excited?
Yay.
Okay, first up is one of my first Intellivision games, and one that my parents actually played whenever we first got the console. I still love Astrosmash to this day, so this definitely had to be one that I had her play. So we're playing on an Ultimate Flashback. She has an overlay in, and we are going to try Astrosmash. Here we go. Go ahead and push the side button. And hit the disc. We're going to go full speed. Hit the disc a little harder. Auto fire. You're going to go side to side and try to get the bricks or the asteroids. Do not let those spinning things hit the ground, because that kills you for sure. You don't have to get every brick. It just lowers your points. But you have to get the spinning things. And then put this thumb on hyperspace. And only those things that ping, ping, ping and chase you, go all the way to one side when those come down. And then when it gets close to you, push hyperspace. Keep your thumb there on hyperspace, just in case. Just try to get the bricks.
I got it.
I think it got you.
Perspective.
This is true. So if I'm going all the way across the screen, I'll hold it. And then when I get close, I'll do the tap, tap, tap to try to line up with the bricks, or the asteroids. Keep calling them bricks. That's for another game we'll be playing later. The little bricks are worth more points than the big ones. So the less of them that you let go by you, the higher your score will increase. And once you get to 1,000, the screen will change colors. And then it's 5,000, and then 20,000, and then 50,000, and 100,000. Ah, there we go, blue. You made it to level 2.
I know, likey.
The blue? Yeah, my favorite. I mean, I think they just did that so they could signify, level changes, but my favorite is the black. Because black is space. Why do you have blue and burgundy and teal and gray space? Too bad. Already doing better than I thought you were going to do. If you can't tell, we do have her on auto fire. I wasn't going to have her try to be a member of the Numb Thumb Club on the first game, pushing the side button. Every one of these fires, you would be pushing the side button.
Or, I said no thumb. Numb thumb.
Yeah.
I don't want no thumb either.
Your thumb's not on.
Because I'm focusing.
You're gonna panic when that first. I forget what they're called.
Spinner thingies.
Those are spinners, but the ones that chase you.
Oh. Oh.
You're more than halfway to the level 3. I don't know if it's. I call it burgundy. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Good job waiting whenever they get too close to you, because that's an easy way to die.
Like that.
Well, that, I think you just panicked. You're in the middle of two of them.
I
That,
never
like
panic.
that, like that. That's what I meant.
I'm cool as a cucumber. Just kidding.
She'll panic and start pushing the wrong directions and buttons
Hey, I got that.
buttons she's never pressed before.
Yeah.
So I've told a few of my Intellivision buddies that I was going to make this video, and they're all quite excited to see you play for the first time a bunch of Intellivision games.
See me a spaz.
Yeah, always make those priority. Good job. Because that is certain death if those touch the ground. My favorite are in upper levels whenever you have a couple going slow, then some go woo, right to the ground. You start chasing the slow ones, get all the way across the screen, and the other end of the screen where you just were, here comes a fast one. And you know you can't get it. I just start hitting hyperspace a bunch and hope I get lucky. You are almost to level 3. I honestly did not think you were going to get this far. Oh! I spoke too soon.
Right, why you gotta jinx me?
There it is. What do you call that color?
I would say magenta. It's not quite pink, it's not quite purple.
Ooh. $6,000. Still have 4 men. Ooh.
Oh,
That was close.
I'm like, serious? You're supposed to get shot.
So it must... Oh, you shot it. That's the best way. Did your thumb move over to that hyperspace? Or did it not?
It's already there. But
I didn't know if you were going
I
to
didn't
panic.
even
Oh,
know.
get it.
I was wondering what the beep was, and then I realized I shot it.
Yeah, that beep, those are the ones that will come right to you. Either have to kill it or hyperspace once it gets close. Oh, yeah. Shouldn't have got that one. I think you have to go all the way to 20,000 now for the next level. Yeah. And that'll be gray. I'll be really shocked if you get to that. As I see things pop down, my thumb keeps moving like I want to move over. Ooh. Ooh, nice. How's the disc compared to all other controllers you've used, like with the D-pads for modern games?
Different.
Yeah, I definitely get that. It's all I knew when I first started playing. Ooh! So, I mean, when I went to something else, it was like relearning. This was my first experience with a game.
A Nintendo.
I can't remember if I played an Atari at a friend's house before I played Intellivision. My first memories...
Or Atari, I guess, was my first.
I was too young to remember which one I played first. My first memories in television games.
Mine's the...
Oh!
I just pushed the button. It don't working.
I don't think you pushed it hard enough.
My thumbnail gets in the way.
2 men. 2 spare men, I think. So you got this one and 2 more. thought this was gonna be a bunch of quick videos. I should not have underestimated you.
Told you that many times.
Almost. You are halfway.
What in the world? Why are they coming out so fast now?
Yeah, you got 10,000. That's halfway to gray. Level 4. Ooh. Almost getting close to 11. That'll be another free man. Every 1,000, I think you get a free man. Uh-oh, last man. You can definitely tell they've gotten faster.
Yeah.
You should see. I'll show you, because I have a ROM from David Harley that you can pick whatever level you want to start at, and you can see how fast it gets. It is insane. I think my record on here is, I can't remember the exact number, 800 and something thousand. But I was a kid when I did it. I can't even get close to that now. Oh, you got a free man. I didn't realize it. So like if you get 11,000 and then go backwards and get 11,000 again, you don't get another free man. But for every first time you hit the 1,000 point mark, you get a free man. Oh, no. There it is. Oh, you got one. When they're coming at an angle like that, sometimes I just let them go right into my firepower. Good move. Get out of the way. It was too close. Yeah, 13,000.
Didn't want to shoot.
I like to play without auto fire, even though it's sore on the thumb. Because you have no control, you're just moving to your firepower. When I have control of the firing, I can hit it right when I want to. Especially,
I don't have those reflexes.
Especially whenever you get to the really, upper levels. I like to shoot right when I want to. You don't have time to wait to get lined up right or hit the right mark. Oh! I didn't even look. You had two. Ooh, it looked like you got faster right there. Uh-oh. You got a shot. You missed. She went to scratch her nose or move her glasses or something.
Itch my nose.
All right. Well, it shows that's your score you ended with, but it also shows you your peak score. I can't believe you got 14,000. That's 6,000 from level 4. All right. Well, what'd you think?
It's all right.
All right. We're gonna head into the next game. Okay, now we're gonna try another original 125 game, and this is another one that I had as a kid, and I love it still to this day, and that is Burgertime. So you've seen Robbie and I play it, so maybe you learned a few things if you were watching close.
Probably not.
All right, so hit that top side button of the disc. Try that, and then push 1 on the thing, and then push the egg, and you're gonna go up, down, left, right. Go ahead, and whenever you get to a line, your feet have to line up to it. Oop! I think you just killed yourself. So I turn a little bit before I get to the platform, and that seems to help. Oh, yeah, you actually ran right into the egg.
Did I actually just sacrifice myself?
You got to get all the buns down to the bottom, all 3 of them. Oh, you did that again. Don't go all the way to the top.
I told you I didn't learn anything.
So you need to try to get them all chasing you, and it's easier said than done. Go down. Go down. That's right. Go down to that button. Kind of hold diagonal. Yeah,
How did I go up?
You must have been diagonal. You gotta learn like all the way right, all the way left. This is a game where you gotta be a little quicker.
That's not me.
You like going all the way to that top.
I do. I like the top.
You keep dying up there. See how they're all chasing you now? That's what you want to happen. And you want to keep them like that. Now you can go to the top and all the way over. Oh, you smashed some.
Yeah.
You almost have 1,000 points. Go down, 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 down. Over, over. Nope, not up. You can send them for a ride too, but that's dangerous right now for you. Go, 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 go. Up, 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 up. How many men you have left? Last man. You actually almost got 2 burgers. The heck? Oh! And dead. 1,100 points.
I wanted to make out with the egg again.
Alright, we're going to try one more because that was a really quick one. And this one takes a little bit to get used to. Push. I don't even know what to do. Push 1? Yeah. And the egg. Okay, go. And right before you get to that button at the top, push left before you get there. There you go. Yeah. Oh. Press all the way true right, not diagonals. Ooh. There you go at the top again. You gotta push it. It's like Pac-Man.
I don't.
You gotta push it before you just ran right into him. You gotta push it right before you get there. If you push it when you're there, the delay you have is gonna let you go past it. Go get it, go get it. Oh, you got an extra pepper. Just go all the way up. Don't run back into the egg. That's sure death.
I don't know how I ended up going back down again. I don't like these controls.
Use the outer parts of the disc, not the middle.
I didn't learn.
It definitely takes a little bit to get used to using the disc in certain games. There you go to the top again. Uh-oh, go back, go back. Don't, why you...
I don't know why I did that. Told you. The anxiety
I'm like,
gets
good,
me.
she's getting away, and then she turns around, goes right back down, and right over the egg. Go get top and get that button. Turn right before now. But you gotta, those you gotta hit diagonal. It's literally right before, not when you're halfway in the middle. Oh! I think that's a higher score because it would show it. I can't remember. Alright, guys. Let's go back. Well, there you have Pac-Man. There you have I'm saying it's like Pac-Man the turn before. And there you have Burgertime. And you played 2 games. That one's a little hard, but what do you think?
Anxiety.
That one's harder to get used to using the disc to move. I think your biggest issue was getting the timing on when to turn. Yeah, it's actually a really fun game, and I still love playing to this day. But yeah, you got to get used to how you move, or otherwise it's near impossible to play this one. So on to the next one. Okay, on to our third game, and I'm pretty sure you've probably heard of this one. Everyone's heard of Frogger, pretty much. But I don't think you've played it.
I don't think so.
If you did, maybe on Atari or...
something, yeah, I don't...
Yeah, I've never seen her play it, but this is the Intellivision Frogger. So at least she's heard of it. That's half a win. Alright, go ahead and hit that top side button. We'll switch on over here. Hit enter, the disc. 1 player, push 1. Level 1. 1.
I hit 1.
Enter. I have to see it first. So you just left and right, back and forth. Don't touch the cars. and try to get to the top up there. Can't go in the water. Watch out. Some things disappear. I always make sure before I get on it if it's a disappearing one. You can go all the way across. Yeah, so you'll come out. Oh, right in the water.
Too quick.
Which I always thought was weird. It's like, why can't
It's
a frog get in the
right?
water? I understand getting ran over by a car, but the water?
Isn't that what they do?
Well, oh, I was going to say, you almost made it to the top on your first man. And then the first one got ran over by a car.
I barely got out.
Now that pink frog,
I was going to say, what's a pink guy?
You can actually get that. It's bonus points.
Oh.
Too early. Don't go before it lines up with you. This is one of the few games I remember.
I pushed the button. It
You
didn't
gotta
push.
tap. If it doesn't go, like, tap harder. You're barely, like, you can't just, like, touch it. You gotta, it actually has to make the connection. So what I do is I tap. Not just, like, lightly.
Then it did it twice.
That's because you kept your finger on it. You gotta lift off.
You didn't tell me that.
240 points. No frogs, but you got some points from going up the road. We're gonna try one more time. Because sometimes, I mean, you've never played these before, and at least maybe you can get one frog in. Push enter.
Enter.
Okay, one and enter, or 1 and 1. That one. Hey, you didn't go this time. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't forget, you can go left, right, up, down. Ooh, right in the center.
Oh, we're in the center?
In the water.
Oh.
That's another funny thing.
Why
You
is
can't
it
get in the
that
water,
big?
but at the end you do. She tried to go in the center of the light green.
Where am I supposed to go?
Where the fly is.
Oh, in the water. But
I
you
guess
gotta go
I
in the
should-
water on the other side?
I know.
That's silliness.
I guess I should have told you that.
Can't jump in the water, but then you have to go in the water.
Little,
that's
little
too close.
two, you gotta get right in the center. You almost had one though.
I almost had two. What you talking about? Don't discredit me.
Your very first frog, you actually got near the top. Oh, I would have
Oh.
waited on that. Hey, I don't know if you got that. I think you did get that
Did
fly.
I get? Oh,
That's
is it
bonus
a fly? I
points.
thought it was a bird. Huh. But then
I
again,
think it's a fly.
but why is a frog eating
I
a bird?
could be wrong.
Seems like an awful. Ooh, seems like an awfully big mill.
Like
for
you could go left if you need to.
Oh,
Yeah, they disappear, but if you see, it's okay. They're just bonus points. Ooh, go, go.
oh,
So if you see an alligator, I don't know that they come in level 1. Oh, what are you doing? You jumped on a disappearing when you weren't paying attention. You got lucky you could cross. If you see an alligator, if you get that far, yeah, you gotta go quick. Like you can go tap, 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 tap. Like you don't have to wait. If you see an alligator, you can go in there if his mouth is just a little bit, but once it's fully there, you'll die.
ah.
Yeah, don't try to do the quick movements. Like come over here and let it float across so you have time to reset and time it. So what was the first one? Like 180 points? You got 1,460. So there is Frogger. We still have 2 more of the original 125 games to go. So, or what do you think of Frogger?
It was good.
You like Frogger?
Not as stressful as the other one.
Yeah. Except
A little easier.
you got ran over by a car and you drowned. It's kind of violent.
It's his life.
All right, here goes game 4. Okay, next up is a game that I didn't even know existed until I started collecting when I found eBay. And I really wish I had this one as a kid. I really liked the game, and I picked it because I thought it was fairly simple, but something she might like to play. And that is Whomper. You ever heard of it?
No.
All right, hit the top side button, and we will get started with Whomper. So you have to protect your corn over here. You go up and down, left and right, and you shoot. And you can hold the button down so you don't have to push the top side button. The bottom one is going to, don't push anything yet because it'll start the game. This one here is going to give you, hold it down and you'll just fire. I'll tell you when, I don't know what they're called. The bowling balls are the bottom button. And if something touches you and you lose your gun, you run down here to the blue with the green squares and it'll grab another one and you come back up. You just have to protect your corn. So go ahead and hit the disc or the side button or something. Enter. Forget. Some of the games are different. What the heck here? Okay, I would back up by the corn. Hold down the top side button. And it's going to start. Now just go up and down. Keep holding the button down. And just up and down and hit everything you see. Don't stop shooting.
This is your Plants vs. Zombies.
Plants vs. Zombies. Never stop shooting unless there's nothing on the screen. And your thumb will get sore eventually, but I'd be surprised if you lasted long enough for it to get sore.
I don't think it's going to be that long.
Hey, you passed wave 1. That's a start. It doesn't start till you hold down that. Yeah. Hold it down.
I pushed it.
I forgot about that. It lets you take a breather, which is nice. So get the faster, bigger things first. Get the other one. Yeah, stop.
Why'd I pass him?
So hold it down to move a long ways and let go when you're close and tap, tap, tap is the better way. But don't worry about, okay, now get those black ones up there. They're getting close. And I back up a little more, like closer to the corn. Yeah. Always get the bigger or the faster or the closest ones first. Because if they touch your corn, I don't know if some get it right away, but the little guys will get 2 hits on each corn before they're gone. Like snails in that big go, go, go. Hold it down. Don't ever stop shooting. And just focus on those big ones coming right at you. Right there. Why you get the snails? Yeah, don't worry about none of the other ones when you got those big guys coming at you. Now get the other ones before something else comes out. There's a snail.
What's that blue thing?
It's, I don't know what it is. You can hit the bottom side button and it'll get rid of it if you're lined up, the bowling ball. Okay, you're almost past this wave. So now go even with it, even with that. And then push even, right there, push the, nope, up. Push that bottom side button. No, only once. I forgot to tell you, don't hold that one. Only hold the other one. I didn't even know you could hold it on that one. Okay, hold the fire button.
You learned something.
Hold the fire button.
Y'all are welcome.
I'm sure a lot of people knew. I didn't.
How many do you get of those bowling balls?
You have 9. It says right there. I think that's what that is. Unless you shot them all and that's that 0 down there.
I shot 3.
I can't remember. Don't stop shooting. Some things take more hits. Never stop shooting. Okay, focus on that one. Wait.
It keeps moving.
Stop shooting. Or don't stop shooting. Okay, snail, snail. Ignore all those little guys when you see a big one. I think that's it as soon as you get them all. Go down and get that. Yeah. Gonna pass another wave. Maybe that 4 up there is the wave you're on. Okay, so that must be a bowling ball because you shot them all out at once. Brah!
But look, it went from 9 to 12.
Maybe that's that. So when you shoot and hold it, don't let go. Get the snail. So the 5 is your wave. I don't know what the 1 is. Oh, 1 is a corn stalk you have in reserve. So if they eat one, I think that's what that is. If you lose one, it'll replace itself. So the 12 is the bowling balls. It's getting a little harder. Get up there and go down. Get that guy first. Oh. Go get your gun. Get your gun. Go down here and get your gun. And now go back. And get that. Try to get that. Not all the way up. Quit. Don't hold all the way till you stop.
Hey, I told you my anxiety.
Just until you get to where you want to go and let go.
That's good.
Okay, get the ones up there. Those are going to turn into something in a second. Don't stop shooting. That's like the 15th time.
I let go of the button when I went up.
Yeah, but don't ever let go.
There's too many buttons to try and
But you don't have to think about pushing it. Just hold it, and as you go up, you'll hit stuff. You made another wave.
I'm not thinking about it. My hands.
Yeah, just ignore that thumb and just hold it. You can use a bowling ball or whatever they're called to get rid of that if you want. Don't let go. Hopefully I'm not being too hard on her.
He's being mean to me.
Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, up there. That's why you want to get rid of those things, because you couldn't shoot the snail that was behind it. You're actually doing pretty good. You got over 10,000 points. I can't even remember when I first played it what I got. You're not doing too bad though. Get the big ones. Oh, that wiggler. Remember when you want to tap, go get the snail. Do you not see that?
No, because I was looking at the other one.
You gotta look at your peripheral. Oh!
I've got...
Okay, go.
I'm zoned.
You got tunnel vision.
Yeah.
Okay, now go down and use get rid of that thing. Get right up even with the gun with it. Right up even. That was, I guess it was close enough. Okay, so you've got 17 of those bowling balls, no extra corns in reserve, 13,932 points. You're on wave 7. Hold it. I think I know where the kids not listening to instructions comes from. Oh. Get him. It's okay to lose some.
Why is it
Don't stop. You were stopping. Don't let go of that button. Remember.
I'm holding the
Okay,
button.
go get it.
My thumb is all the way in.
Go get your new gun. Just protect right here where the things are. You've almost lost them all. Oh, there's another one. Just protect in front of this one. Oh, you stopped. It got by when you stopped. That's it. I think you did pretty good, though. 14,511 for the first time playing Whomper. Maybe you use more bowling balls. Maybe you can use those like when you're overwhelmed. I don't really know strategy of this game. I just kind of know how to play it. But you made it to wave 7. I think it keeps going forever. What do you think of Whomper? It's pretty good, but it gets stressful when it gets fast.
I have a dent in my thumb.
That's the beginning of the Numb Thumb Club. All right, we're going to go into our final game. It's going to be a little less stressful. We're going to play poker and blackjack. Okay, for our 5th and final game of the 125, we're going to play with a Pac-Man, and this is how I got my start in gambling. Poker and blackjack. Have you heard of poker and blackjack?
Yes.
All right, here we go. We're going to do a little bit of gambling together. 1978. You were very young. Just one.
Maybe.
I was only 3. All right, so we're just going to go, we'll just do like $100. We don't want to play all day. Hit 1, 0, 0, enter, and then we're gonna play blackjack. And they call him the shifty-eyed dealer. So we don't want it to be out right away. Bet whatever you want. I'm just gonna bet like 20, 25, something like that. No, normally the object would be to just play through this, and whoever gets the most money or whoever goes bankrupt first loses. But we're just doing a little test run. We don't want to play like an hour and a half long game. 18, Diller showing a 4. I'm going to stand. You have 9. Right here is hit. 9 is stand. Ooh. 15. Diller showing a 4. He has to hit until he gets 17, I think. So I have a good odds that he's going to get a face card. It's up to you. It's risky. Oh. There's 17. So 7, 14, 19. Oh my gosh. Look at that. He's like, whoa, me? We would have lost. We would went bust if we hit that many dang times. I thought for sure dealer was gonna bust. Did I already tell you they call him the shifty eye dealer?
Yes.
I couldn't remember if I actually said it or not. He'll make like mad faces, surprise faces, see his eyes moving around. I thought it was pretty cool for the time. Oh boy, 14 dealer has a 10. You definitely. 20. He probably, yep, I was going to say he probably has 20. So you pushed and I lost again. So this does have 5 card stud, 7 card stud, 5 card draw, blackjack, and then you can push dealer's choice where he picks. I don't know why they even have 6 be in the same game, because you can literally just push whatever game you want.
They needed a filler.
Didn't want to put any button unused, I guess. Honestly, I don't know that much about poker. I know enough to play, but that's about it. I mostly played blackjack. I got 8. I can actually hit. Come on, 18. Oh, really? The third 4. Oh boy, now I'm going to get a face card. Gee, how'd I know that? The dealer showing it too, I should have just... Oh, you bust too. With the dealer showing, I should have just stayed. Showing that too. I don't think I haven't won one hand yet. You pushed once. He's won like literally every time. I think he cheats. Oh, I got 20. You got 20.
Oh.
We might now watch. He's gonna have 15 and he's gonna hit and then he'll get a 6. The dealer cheats, I'm telling you. Oh, look at that mad face. Suck it. That's the first time we've won. And you are ahead of me. I wonder why they didn't do like 3 or 4 people. You could have just used the same controller. 15. Oh my gosh. We both have crappy hands. Ooh. Yep, we both still lost. I had a feeling. Well, at 20 per bet, I've got at least this one and one more. 15, come on.
20.
You got a good one. I do not. Oh. He pushed. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how many times he gets the right card. Well, this will be my last one if I don't win. You have 3 times the amount of money I do.
Why did you?
I don't know if that might work.
Oh, there's a clear button.
I've never tried to put a leading 0 before. 19. I like that. Oh boy. 13. Whew, you made a good call. You would have had 20 if it goes like that. But dealer bust. I'm still in it. Have you ever played poker? Like, you know, you try to get high card, 2, a pair, 3 pair, full house. We can try one of those. I don't know which one to try, the draw or the... Just do 5 card stud. I don't know the differences. Uh-oh. 12. Oh, why couldn't you be 11? I'm going to leave it. You've got 16. Now you have 13. The dealer bust? You made a good call again. Alright, so let's try 5 card stud. I don't really know how we're going to do this, but we can just do whatever it says on the screen. Ante up. Oh, it takes $1 from everyone. He's calling, so no bet. Oh, I didn't want to drop. I was trying to see my card. I guess I should have looked over. Don't push side buttons.
Oh.
Push disc, maybe. Disc. Hold it. Okay, you can see your... I want to say when we play 2-player, we... All right, look away. Okay, look back. So you've got a queen and a 2. I would just call. Call him, because he didn't bet, then you'll get to see the next card.
Call is enter?
Yes. Can't believe I dropped. So now you can... there's no one else here. Dealer, you can hold down disc to see if you have a queen. So you have a queen and a jack and a 2. Highest card he shows is a jack. I would still just call because you don't have crap. 3, 4. You guys almost have the same hand. I don't know what they has behind that. You can try betting or you can call whatever you... There's no money. It's $3 right now. Get something. Get something. Yes! So now you have a pair of queens. He cannot beat that right now. I would bet like a good amount. Because that's your last card. And he, even if he had a jack, he can't win. He might drop when you bet. Because he's been calling. Yeah, see? Now look at that mad face. So you really only won $2. 51 of it was your own. Or maybe, I don't know. You want to try that one more time or blackjack? Which one?
Do this one again.
I haven't played them in so long, I forgot how each one works. I'm not going to drop this time. 17. Call. I would have liked that 10. I don't have a lot to play with here, so... Uh-oh. Do you have anything?
Mm-mm.
Push your disc?
Or king.
He's showing an ace, so we've all lost. Just call. It doesn't... But we can't beat him. We have nothing, and his high card's going to take it, see? Not one pair between 15 cards and 3 of us. We'll try that one again. 7 card stud. I don't remember... Oh, it rotates. Oh, you have an ace. Bunch of cheapskates. There's an ace. I remember sometimes you had to bet lower, and ramp it up. If you bet just call, high bet, a lot of times he'll drop. Pair of aces. See, we're not supposed to know what each other has on that first card. I think once you look away the first time, look at your card and just remember it, then you don't have to... I'm betting 10. You still get one more call, or one more card. Do you remember your card?
3. I have nothing.
Because look, I wouldn't call it if I were you. Because look, you know you can't. I have 2 aces, 2 9s. So hit the side button unless you want to lose an extra 20 bucks. We're just kind of playing us against the dealer. We'll do this one more time, and we can try one of the other ones. 5 card draw. Wonder if that's... We'll try it. Well, guaranteed you're absolutely at least tied for the lead right now. Because you have a high card under there. He's mad. Pair of eights. So if like you call, he calls, I bet, then it goes around again because you guys have to call it to stay in. Ooh, he dropped. So now we're gonna get another card. Oh, and you got the pair of aces. Don't you have an ace under there?
Mm-hmm.
So now, like, I would bet you've got the highest hand. I'll bet like 20 or, you know, we only have $49, but bet a good amount. And then I have to decide if I want a chance that the final card is something that can do well. Like if I got a second pair, that's better than a pair of aces, or a third eight. I want to see that final card. Yep. Well, if you're going to call, then I don't. You won with a pair. I had a pair, but your pair was a pair of aces. Let's try 5-card draw. So I'm at $29 and you have $112. We can just about go out to eat. So we see all 5 cards. Oh boy. Did you have anything?
No.
You can call, that's no money. He's raising 28. Man, I don't have any. Yeah, but I have a lot of high cards. I'm down to 0. He bet everything I had. Discards. So when you're discarding, I'm pretty sure this is the first card, second card, third, fourth, fifth. So you push 1, it gets rid of the first one. 5 gets rid of the 5th one. Let's see. Yes. And then enter is done. Oh, a pair of jacks. So now look at your cards. You don't have anything. Yeah, I don't know. You can get rid of, I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 cards, but I'd keep the jack, and it's up to you. But I would keep the jack and nothing else and hope you get some high cards, but you don't know if a lower one's going to come up.
How do you just push the numbers?
1. Oh, so 3's the max.
Oh, way.
I wasn't sure if it was 3 or 4. So now hit the disc, see if you got anything. Pair of 4s.
Mm.
We don't know what he has. Let's see if we can get him the... Oh. It said get lost. Look. Because I don't have any money. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
So just kidding.
I wasn't paying attention. I hit it and I was like, get lost. You can either bet or call.
Oh, bet or call?
Yeah, call just means nothing right now because nobody's bet yet.
Oh my god.
See if he does it. Raise. Ooh. Usually when he raises, he has something. I wonder what happens now. Look, I'm minus 58.
You're washing dishes.
I'm owing money. Now, I'm not just bankrupt if I lose. I'm owing money. Oh, yeah! He was doing all that with a pair of 3s. You even beat him. I guess let's try 7-card stud. We can at least see one of each. So it has 5-card stud, 5-card draw, 7-card stud, but no, I guess there isn't a 7-card draw. I don't know. Can I have your 10?
No.
None of us have anything. Just call. Now you're the one almost out of money. I don't think the dealer ever runs out of money. Raise. Oh, does he have anything already? I don't know what happens for you here. Go negative like I did.
Why are you yawning?
Or you can drop and hopefully you get a better hand next time. That's what you should do in poker, but...
Oh, wait.
You have to either bet higher than
bet.
32 or call. You can hit clear the...
I thought I was...
So So now you just bet all your money. You have to call because you can't bet. It'll say get lost. Raise. I still don't have anything, but he can't have that much. I should drop too, but it's a bluffing game. That's why they call it your poker face. Man, I still have nothing again. Do you have anything? Oh, pair of jacks. That's pretty good. Just call. That's all you can do. I forget how it works because you're negative, so I don't know who gets the money that you couldn't get. I'm dropping. Oh, wait. I did 7 card. Crap. I was thinking it was 5 cards again. I picked a game and I forgot. So I think at this point, maybe you get the big part of the pot and then he gets whatever you were negative. I can't remember. I don't know how that works. 8, 9, 10, jack. I think you need one more. You need one more, so you still just have a pair of jacks. It's letting you call. You got no choice because if you lose, you're out anyway. If you drop, you're out. You won! 2 pair. I didn't even see the second pair. Did you? He did all that with a pair of 4s. Alright, so let's try that one more time since I'm an idiot and didn't even play right. I mean, I played right, but I forgot we were doing 7 card. Oh, what a way to start. Bet? Yeah, no.
You dropped out?
I don't have anything, and I only was in for $1 at the moment. You, I would bet, because you started off with what?
2 tens? Yeah, 2 tens.
I mean, it's possible he has a pair of something higher up there, or a jack, or 3 of it. I mean, there's lots of possibilities for him. Just call, yeah. That little shifty-eyed dealer, he cheats. Uh-oh, he has a pair of 9s showing, so he could have 2 pair. And he's raising. It's up to you if you want to blow money. Oh, you could have used that king. Final card. Make it something good. 10 would be nice. What'd you get? What'd you get?
7.
2 pairs.
2 sevens. I mean, 2
pairs.
7s. 2 pairs.
Oh, crap. He must have something good. Yep. Oh, flush. 5 diamonds.
Oh.
I think that means you're out. Let's see. So now it's just me. I'm just going to bet 153. 19. Of course I get a good hand when I want it to end. Oops. Wrong button. I forget how much it lets you bet. I think it's $9.99. Queen. 15. Oh, there it is. What'd you think of gambling?
It's gambling.
Do you like that better than some of the other games? Is it fun just to play something less stressful?
Yeah, not so stressful, but still.
All right, so now that does it for the 5 original 125 games. Next up, some homebrews. Okay, now we're going to play 5 homebrew games. We're going to play Hotel Bunny, Caverns of Mars, Time Pilot, Miss Pac-Man, and Stonix. So, have you heard of any of these?
Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, I pretty much figured you would only have heard of that one. All right, here we go. Okay, now we're going to get into homebrews, and the first one is Hotel Bunny. So this one is a timing game. You're going to have things moving up and down, and you hit your side button and try to make it across. It's pretty simple, not really stressful, but it gets hard. So let's get into it. Hopefully you have the right controller. Hit disc or enter. There we go. So I think you hit your upper left button here when you can make it past the dog. Try to get...
It's
Did you
right.
push the...
It's the disc button.
Oh, it's the disc? You made one. I don't know what that side button did, but you turned red.
It was red, and then it looked like something
So
flashed up
that's
there.
the bunnies you have.
Ah.
How many you've saved. Doing good so far, but there's only one dog. Uh-oh.
No.
Whatever works the other time will work every time. So once you find the pattern for whatever level we're on, do the same thing every time. Okay, so you got 8 out of 10, I think. So level 2, Midtown Park. So now pay attention to what you do where they're at, and if you make it, you do the same thing again. If you don't make it, you don't do the same thing again. So right there, as soon as that green one's going up, you win. See? Once you figure out the pattern, I think you have to get like 5, 6. Oh, whoa. That didn't look like... Same time,
was,
you're not...
Let
the green going up.
Stuff going on.
Just wait.
I can't focus.
So once it says okay, you've passed the level, you're just getting more points. So you got 7 out of 10. Crowded mall. Oh boy. Okay, so whatever you just did, same thing. Oh.
I can't focus.
Same thing doesn't mean push the button
Well,
as soon as
but
it goes.
you're talking and I can't.
Okay.
I told you when too much is going on, my mind goes weird.
Doing good. You already passed. This game, I believe, holds the record for the most variant boxes. They made a ton of boxes for Hotel Bunny. Level 4. Oh. Good thing it was clear.
What the heck was that?
You were touching the disc still. Oh. Remember, try to figure out exactly what made it.
Ah.
And do the same thing. Don't just randomly push. There you go. I'll do the same thing. Good job.
Kisses.
You kissed the first dog. Oh! Oh, almost. Game over. You only need one more to make it. So that is Hotel Bunny. What do you think of that one?
Easier when you weren't talking.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's do one more, smartass. I won't say a word.
I didn't say I could do it. I just...
Okay, you know how to play now. Nine out of 10. Maybe you got lucky. Let's see you do this one.
Maybe.
Nine out of 10.
I told you I don't do stress.
Ooh.
I missed the makeout.
That was a harder one.
That one was.
But you got farther without me talking. I'll give you that.
I can't have all that distraction. It's too much.
So, was it any different without me talking?
Yeah.
Same game, though?
Yeah, but it's just easier when I can actually focus on
All right.
the rhythm.
On to the next homebrew, where after I show her how to play, I'm not talking. Okay, now we're going to play Time Pilot. Time Pilot is one of the 3 games from Intellivision Revolution's IntelliClub for this year. You only have a little bit of time until the end of September to sign up for that club. So if you haven't, go check it out. We're going to play it right now. Time Pilot. So this one, you're going to use the disc to just move whichever direction. And I think one of the buttons does auto fire. I'll try to set that up. I think it's that one. So you're going to press disc and you're going to be going. I'll try to do the auto fire for you. There you go. So now you just push whatever direction you want the ship to move. Your ship just stays in the center. Don't, like if you're getting close to a plane, move away from it. Go to the other direction. You can always come back. And if you see a little parachuting guy, you can try to get those. Stay away from planes, but shoot them. But if you get too close, just move away. There you go.
I'm supposed to get?
You can, but don't die getting them.
I'm like, how am I supposed to get it?
Dying's the worst, but if you can get them, yeah. Stay away from the planes. Like, if one gets close, just move the other way. Yeah, definitely don't go towards them. Not bad, not bad. So this tells you how many you have to get. 29 more, and then you go to the next level. Oh! That looked like you went right through them. Ooh. So this is the year 1910. They call it Time Pilot because each level is like set in a different year and will have appropriate ships that you're killing. The last one is, I don't know what year it is, in the future, and it's spaceships. Alien spaceships. So now you have to, if you see a big plane, you got to try to shoot it like that thing. But don't get hit by anything else. Don't run into it though. Get behind it or like that. Oh, you made it! So now you made level 1 that we're in 1910. You have 19,000 points. Oh, and now we're in 1940. Go. Now we're in 1940. So I think it's like World War II planes. Same thing. Ooh.
Why are they chasing me?
Yeah, move away. Yeah, 51 more planes to get. I don't know what happens when you collect those. Oh. Yeah, don't die for them. Just try to move away from planes and firepower. You're doing good. You've already got over 20,000 points. I didn't think you were going to make it past the first level, to be honest. Oh, that was close. ×2. You can go in a runaway direction for... Runaway? Not in common. You're not a Japanese fighter. You can run away for as long as you want. Like, you don't have to do circles right where you're at. Like, if there's a bunch of planes, just go the other way. Ooh, you got it. You've got a good number of them. You only have 17 more to go. 16. Oh, don't run into it. Oh yeah, they can shoot you. One thing I noticed about this game compared to a lot of Intellivision games, it moves really well when you move around the disc. Not like some of the games that feels clunky or...
Oh yeah, more choppy.
Yeah, like this one's really good. Be careful because it might shoot you. 10 more. Can she do it? Just get away from that guy. Because it's not the end guy yet. I think one of those has already killed you at least once, maybe twice. Oop. 4 more. Oh. Okay, now when you see a big one, you gotta get it. Don't run into it. Ooh. But you have to shoot it. Don't get so close. Oh my gosh. 34,600 points, moving on to 1970. We're almost born. This is the right decade anyway.
Those helicopters?
I think so. Yeah. You can really tell when they're sideways. Oh! You avoided them really well, but then they ran right into that shot. Whew. When you get close, my anxiety ramps up. You avoided it and then turned into it. Last man, doing great. Four more to the next level. Can she do it? I don't know what that does. Points, maybe?
The parachute guy?
Must just be points. That was a good little run there. Oh! My gosh, you're getting close. Two more. One more. Okay, when you see the big something, gotta shoot that. There. But don't run into it. Hey, I think you did friggin' awesome. 45,400 points and you made it to the end of the 3rd level. So, what'd you think of Time Pilot?
Not too bad.
I mean, the game's out. It's an old arcade game, but the Intellivision port, the one we're playing, is not out until the end of this year. So, we have one more? We have another homebrew, either way, coming up next. Okay, now we're going to get into our second homebrew, and it is the second homebrew ever released, so it's one of the oldest ones, but it's still a great game. It's a Arkanoid clone, where you just get the bricks and shoot the ball up there. I know you've never seen Stonix, but you've probably played something similar.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go with Stonix. One to start the game. One player for one. You're just going to go side to side, and to start, the upper side button, I think. And just go back and forth and get all the bricks. Or stand there and don't move.
Or is it supposed to get you, or... How is that thing?
Move side to... Yeah, you gotta...
I don't know, that thing is supposed to jump at you. I thought you were supposed to catch it like the other things that drop down.
You can't let the ball is the most important thing.
But that's not.
There you go.
And I know the big balls are supposed
You don't have to get everything. The ball is the most important. Those are distractions. And some things, see, like you went after that and you died.
No,
Keep your thumb close to it. Like, lifting it way up like that's bad. Like, I just roll side to side on it. Game's hard. Let's try it one more time.
All of this stuff is hard.
Push. I'll let you do it again. Okay, here we go. Take 2 for Stonix. Keep your thumb close to the disc. And you can tap if you're close too. You don't have to hold it. I only hold when I'm far. You went started to go after that. Don't even worry about those power-ups. Just go after the ball. Pretend those aren't there. That's doing better now. Much better. Ooh, and you got up top. Side button so it holds it when you catch it. Side button will send back up. Nope, don't stand there. Always try to stay as close to the ball as you can. I forgot I'm not supposed to be talking. Points. I think you did way better than the first one. What do you think of Stonix?
I like this one.
All right, on to the next one. Okay, now we're gonna play something with your gender, Miss Pac-Man. You've played Pac-Man. Have you ever played Miss Pac-Man?
I don't know. I'm sure probably.
It's pretty much the same thing, but with a bow and maybe lipstick, depending on which version, and maybe different mazes. So here we go. Gonna do that. So push enter maybe?
Oh.
Oh, not disc. Side button. So you know what to do. Just move around and collect pellets. Look at you go. You panicked and died.
Yeah. That's what I do. Good thing life isn't a video game.
Unless our house catches on fire.
I was pushing.
You can't go through that.
I was pushing the right.
Oh. Well, all the way right. Maybe you had diagonal or something.
Probably.
That part there screws me up. Because you think you can run through it and you can't.
Am I supposed to be able to eat them right now when they're
Only
blue?
when they flash blue, yes. But I would worry about pellets. And you can go through the screen up here and come out the other side.
I was trying to get that thing. Yep. $2020. 2020 points. Let's do one more. Side button. Okay, you got this now. Do I? doing?
She cleared a whole level. You never cease to amaze me. Proud husband moment. Look at you fake him out like that. And get stuck in that same corner again. And again. You have over you have well over double the score you got last time. Uh-oh. Run away from the ghost. You still have another. Look, there's Miss Pac-Man. There it shows Pac-Man. I never noticed that. Get the dots. Where the heck you going? And we have one more to get. 2 boards in the same game? You made it to the cutscene. They're gonna kiss. Aww.
It automatically went up there. I'm like, where are you going?
You'll always go. You have to be ready to push a direction. Just collect as much as you can, because you're not. I don't think you can pass this one. Uh-oh. That was literally just over 3 times the score you got in game 1. There's Pac-Man. We have one more homebrew left, and then we're done. What do you think of Miss Pac-Man?
It's Pac-Man.
I can't believe you got that far. I don't even know if I could get that far.
Sure you
I can't remember. I played it with Intellivision dude recently, and I can't remember. He beat me. I think he did. I'll have to go back and look. Anyway, we're down to the final one. What game is it going to be? Do you know? I think we said it. I can't even remember what it is. Okay, now we're down to our 5th and final homebrew that we're going to play. Are you excited about the game or that it's the last one? We're going to play Caverns of Mars, which is fairly new on the Intellivision, but it's an old game. So basically, you're just going to work your way down and not hit things.
Very simple.
Are you ready?
Yep. What do I push?
Enter or side button, I'm guessing. So go side to side and use the side button to shoot. Side button to shoot. Up, up. Yeah, side to side, just don't hit things and shoot. Don't hit the walls or the things. Worry about moving first, shooting second. Do you get min in this, or is that literally it? Oh, 4 lives. Okay. The torture continues. Shoot, and then just worry about surviving first. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you can. Just like you're driving. Don't run into trees and cars.
This is a little different.
You do that pretty well.
What, running in trees and cars?
No, not doing it.
Good thing this isn't driving a car.
Like a lot of games, we'll do one more go at this one. Try not to get close at all. Tap, tap, tap. Not hold, tap, tap. We have this on the Switch too. Different game, but same game.
There's too many buttons and too many things.
One button.
No, so I'm having to fire and then slide back and forth.
That's one button and moving.
That's
300.
2 actions.
All right, stand up and chew gum and walk. 317 points. We're going to try one more. It's a quick one. Like a lot of Intellivision games, like you kind of did it once. I bet you get a higher score. Try pressing side button or enter or something. There you go. Again. Again. Okay, do what you know how to do now. You got 5 men. Go.
I did it.
There was nothing on the screen.
It's the worst time.
When you have time to focus,
Yeah.
try to shoot things. Right into the wall.
Music.
Yeah. Dun,
Da, da,
dun.
da.
Don't move until the top of your ship is clear of that.
Obviously, it's not that easy.
There you go. And you did it again.
I went to the left.
Your other left. One more man. This will be the first game you make me a liar if you don't get points. I don't know where you're at because it doesn't show it, but... That's your best run so far. That's at the same spot you died last game, I think. On that, whatever that green thing is. 416!
Hey.
That's higher. I'm not a liar. Oh. Alright, so that is the 5th and final homebrew game. We have let her have some fun playing, tortured her playing 10 Intellivision games. And she finally tried them all. And what do you think?
I have sore thumbs.
Sore thumbs? I'm going to have to give her a patch. I think I have that one. I'm not even sure. So, of the homebrew games, which 2 did you like or hate the least?
The
Hotel Bunny?
And the pedal thingy.
Stonix?
Yeah.
Did you like Whomper?
Yeah. I can't say it though. Whomper.
Whomper. So your favorite one of all? Of the homebrews? Stonix. And then second?
The bunny.
Hotel Bunny. Now, what about the original 125? Which ones stood out?
Oh gosh. You're gonna make me think. I don't know.
Astrosmash, Burgertime, Frogger. Oh, Whomper was.
Oh, Whomper was, yeah.
Frogger and Blackjack. So Frogger.
Mm-hmm.
What was the second one?
Whomper.
Okay, so the 2. Okay, so that makes sense. So Stonix and Hotel Bunny for homebrews, and Frogger and Whomper for the original 125. Those are her early favorites. She's only tried 5 of each, but I can agree with those. I like those as well. So thank you for letting me torture you for a while, and I hope that people enjoy watching your torture playing Intellivision games. And maybe one of these days we're going to go live and just chat with people and play some games together.
Oh, gosh.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. And if you've got this far, definitely give the video a like. Let us know down in the comments below what you thought of my wife, Brandy, playing Intellivision games. Let's give her some praise. Maybe she'll do it again. So we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now we're going to play 5 homebrew games. We're going to play Hotel Bunny, Miss Pac-Man, Caverns of Mars, Stonix, and I fucking forgot the 5th one.